This is a message for my former students and pretty much any kid who's growing up in this time. I want to say I think it's really hard to be a kid in this time, especially kids who are old enough to realize more what's going on. Just because you're smart enough to know what's happening, but you don't yet have a whole lot of control, and you don't have a whole lot of experience to be able to deal with it. This is stressful for adults, and I'm just really proud of all the kids, middle schoolers and high schoolers, and even college students who are just rolling with the punches and doing the best they can in this time. Um, and I also wanted to just remind you that in every superhero movie, there is a training montage. And so if you don't know what a training montage is, it's where the superhero realizes that they have a big battle to fight, and you see lots of cuts of the superhero getting ready for that fight, by either training, or it doesn't even need to be a superhero. Like if you see a movie about chess, you're going to see lots of chess games getting played over and over again. Usually there's some inspirational music in the background. Or if it's a sports movie, I'm thinking of like Miracle or like Remember the Titans. You have like the coach is like, again, and then they like run and do their sprints, and then it's like again, and it's like pouring rain, and it's like just feeling very like intense. um, and so I just wanted to encourage you that you might not feel like you can do a whole lot right now. You might not feel like you can make much of a difference. Um, but I would say just two takeaways for you right now. One of the most important things you can do is be good to your family and try to help out your parents around the house and stuff like that, and to do it without complaining, because this is probably, most of the people I talk to, this is the most stressful thing that adults have ever been through. And so the more you can be helpful, rather than making your folks' lives more difficult, that's an amazing way that you can help society and help things work better. Secondly, think of this as your training montage, because in a few short years, you're going to be an adult and you are going to have a lot of responsibility. That's not to say that you have to have everything figured out. God knows we don't have everything figured out, but use this time. This is the best time in history to be in quarantine if you're a student who wants to learn, because there's so much access to, you can learn pretty much anything that you want to learn. Um, and so use this time to tool yourself into a person who can make a difference. Um, I'm not saying you should just do like boring math problems if you don't like math, but that is probably going to be part of it. If you're interested in cars, learn how, like, watch as many videos as you can about how an engine works or how to take things apart. There are things you can do in this time that might not change the world right now, but the world doesn't change because of one superhero. It changes because of a group of people who are making small but important right choices to make their community work a little bit better. And it's those sort of invisible works of kindness and goodness that create the wave that propels society towards better things. So good job already, and just like hang in there. And I'm going to start a YouTube channel, which I'm going to link in my bio, to any students. I'd like to create like a community of anyone who's interested to just talk with you and see like, what are you struggling with, what are you trying to figure out, and just try to encourage you on your educational journey. Because really, a lot of this depends on you. You have, and as Uncle Ben said to Spider-Man, with great power there comes great responsibility. So don't be bored, because there's plenty to do, and let's talk about it, and I'll try to encourage you and help you on your journey. I'm thinking about all of you, and I hope you're all safe and well, and listen to your parents. All right, talk to you soon.